defensively, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better half than what we saw, and really the whole game as a whole looked awfully good for 4 quarters. The Predator defense held Alabama at only 16 total first downs. We talked in this forum last week about Dan Alexander, the great fullback that the Vipers brought into this game, the former Doak Walker Award semifinalist out of Nebraska back in 2000. Alexander's numbers were much better than before he met this man's team because the Predators held him to 0 net yards, only 2 rushes. Now, he did score once, but you really took what is a good offense, especially with the run, and made them look less than excellent. Let's say it that way.
Well, it was interesting. You know, we really had a plan for really having to defend down Alexander, and they ended up playing him at linebacker 98% of the time, and played another person at fullback. So we were okay with that. They decided to do that, and that was a little different wrinkle in their offense, but we adjusted, and it was good for us.
Did you make them do that, do you think, or was that something that they had planned all along? Did you get any impression one way or the other?
Well, I think that they wanted to have a little better protection. Dan Alexander's a great runner, and I think you know, his pass protecting isn't quite as up to par as his rushing the football ability, and I think they wanted to try and protect their quarterback a little more, and that seemed to be their game plan.
As far as the secondary, we talked a lot last week about Ray Kaiser, and he's not letting us down. He continues to live up to billing. They call him the ball hawk all of a sudden, and he's really earning that nickname. Kaiser with 2 interceptions in this game. He has 5 total picks this year in only 3 games played. Coach, he's somebody that you can really rally a defense around, don't you think? You can point to him in practices and say, you guys need to do as he's doing.
Yeah, you know, Ray, we're starting to find a combination there in the secondary with Kenny and Damon and Ray in the middle. And those guys are getting a comfort level in what they're doing. And, you know, Ray seems to be around the ball and have a knack for it. And not only be around the ball, but actually intercept the ball.
Right.
And those have been huge for us, obviously, and hopefully we can continue to do that.
You have this 2-game homestand. It's probably really good to be home after that tough 2-game road trip. And now you find yourself next Friday night renewing the war on I-4 against the Tampa Bay Storm. And this Friday night, of course, with the Milwaukee Iron coming to the jungle. It's good to be home, isn't it?
It is good to be home. It's been a nonstop road trip and bye weeks galore here. And so 2 weeks at home will be good. It doesn't get any easier, though. Milwaukee is you know, arguably the best team in the league, and they have the best quarterback in the league. So we've got a great test this week.
How do you get ready for their passing attack, Coach?
Well, you know, we've got to study a lot of film, and you know,
Greason's good.
Greason's going to get his yards, and he's gonna pitch and catch the ball, and he's a guy who's played a lot of arena football. So we've got to control that, and you know, we've got to match their scoring with ours, and that's why we've got to improve offensively to match that. They're going to get their share, and we've got to match those scores.
It's good to be home, and you could do a lot worse coming home from the road with a win streak.
Yeah, you know, winning the last 2 is obviously huge, and you get them on the road against 2 good teams. You know, Dallas's record doesn't reflect how good they are, and Alabama's a very good team, especially at home. They don't lose at home. So that was a huge division win for us. We play them twice, and to grab that at their place is huge. And you know, this week against Milwaukee is a conference game, and very important.
As we close things out, we mentioned in our open that this Friday's date with Milwaukee will be Teacher Appreciation Night. We talked a little bit about that in our open, and we'll tell you more about it as we wrap it up. But, Coach, this is a great exhibition on behalf of the club to show the community what education, what Orange County, Osceola County, Seminole County, and all the surrounding communities, what their teachers mean to them. Teachers are definitely something that we build a community on.
Absolutely, and the Predators have always been known to get involved in our community, and you know, you and I both have kids that go to school in the community, and we spend a lot of time and depend on our teachers. And you know, I've been a teacher myself in this community too, and coached high school football in the community. So what a great time to get the teachers, honor them, and get their families out to the game.
And perhaps 7 days from now, we will mount these cameras up and talk to Coach O'Hara about him perhaps teaching the Milwaukee Iron how to play football on home field. Thank you, Coach. My friend, good to see you as always.
Thank you.
Our congratulations again to Coach Pat O'Hara for the win at Alabama. Thanks to him for joining us. We've been teasing you all along, telling you about Teacher Appreciation Night. That is this Friday night at Amway Arena when Milwaukee meets Orlando. The specifics of it are on this piece of paper. I wrote them down so I would get them specifically correct. Discounted tickets will be available for Central Florida teachers and support staff. So you'll want to show up a little early to the Amway Arena box office. Bring whatever means you would care to pay for it, and definitely bring some form of identification for yourself to prove that you are a member of a local school, and I'm certain things will work out for you as far as getting discounted tickets for that. Speaking of tickets, if you're interested in getting passes, getting tickets to any of the remaining Orlando Predators games, or perhaps picking up tickets, hey, maybe getting tickets for all the remaining Orlando Predator home dates at the Jungle, that's easy, man. I got two methods for you, and they will both get you what you need as far as passes to see the Preds. First, you can call the Orlando Predator ticket office. That is 407-648-4444. 407-648-4444, or log on anytime, day or night, to the internet. That address that you'll need, it's fairly self-explanatory. Look at www.orlandopredators.com. Again, thanks to Pat O'Hara, and we will join him again in about a week to talk about their meeting at Amway Arena, the Jungle, as Milwaukee brings their iron to town to taste Orlando's steel. Our thanks to you, as always, for joining us here on Preds TV. I'm Sean McDowell. So long for now.
This has been the Pat O'Hara Show with host Sean McDowell. Don't forget to visit www.orlandopredators.com for all your season ticket info. If you would like to advertise on Preds TV, use the email address on your screen now.